Question 4, looking at working paper C1 only, I'm looking for control activities over cash sales. So I've put down some examples of control activities. I've put down the assertions for cash sales so that I know what I'm specifically looking for. I'm going to go into the scenario and see what they say about cash sales, how they take place, so I can go and add some control activities based on what they say. So this, guys, is actually a very theory question. Once I understand how their cycle works, I just need to go and add the controls that I know they should have to their specific cycle. So let's go there. Into C1, I'm looking for how cash sales take place. So I come down to where they mention their process. Customers are separated by staff, by counter. Counters are separated by kitchen and cleaning staff. Customers queue, and then there's the sale that gets recorded on a till. There's 2 till slips, and copy of that goes to the kitchen for them to prepare, a copy with the customer, and then they take the cash, credit card, the food gets prepared, and they then call the till slip details for the person to collect. Okay, so they haven't really mentioned controls here. I need to go and put the specific controls in place. So the easy ones here up front, they talk about segregation of duties, or they talk about how they have separated them. We need to go and make those official controls. Customers need to officially be segregated from staff. So customers should not be able to go into the kitchen and take items, because ultimately if they're taking items, they're not going to be recording the revenue, but the items are going, and so there should be a transaction initiating that. So I'm going to say 4, I'm going to say the following controls. Over cash sales, and I'm going to say customers must be segregated from all staff, and they mention how they separate counter staff and kitchen staff. We want to make that an official control, because if they officially break them up, then they can't collude to take cash. This is ultimately what we need to be protecting. Next, I've got that each sale is recorded on a till, and the 2 till slips are printed. Now, if it's a cash sale, that is evidence that that sale has taken place, the till slip. So if I want to take the cash as an employee, I don't want there to be a record that there was actually a sale. So I'm not actually going to put it through the till. And I might tell the kitchen staff, hey, please make this, and then they make it, you give it to the customer, but you take the cash with no record. So how can cash sale companies like this ensure that the sale is entered in the till so there is a record? And guys, you might be familiar with this. When you go into a shop, you'll see it says a sign, please ask for a till slip. That is how management can ensure that all sales go through the till, so there is a record to prevent theft of cash, and ultimately then the understating of revenue. So they need to have signs in the restaurant or in the outlet stating customers to please request till slips. And guys, that's not a control that you would just know off the bat. You haven't seen it before, but I'm just trying to show you how it works practically, and you will see it practically when you go to certain shops, so you can start to see why those are relevant. So there should be a sign in the outlet requesting customers to request a till slip. Then they can ensure that the revenue gets recorded because there's a slip, a document, a record of it, and they've got something to show that there should be the cash for that sale. Okay, then this explains how the process goes. The next thing is they can pay by credit card. So how can they ensure that there is going to be a control over that? They need to have an online communication with the bank, making sure that it's a valid credit card. So online communication with the bank, ensuring credit card details are valid for credit card payments. Then they get the food, they pass it through, and counter staff then call out the number to ensure that they give the food to the correct person. So there's a reconciliation. And we have a daily sales summary by product. So guys, now we can see we're getting to a point now. I know I'm going to have to do some work with this daily sales product summary, but there's not much more in the cycle. My concern is over cash sales. So now it's got to deal with the cash, because you can see the cash is now sitting in the till, and now we finished with the actual process. So now I can see they're going to have to be controls over the cash, because there's money sitting in the till and I've got a register in the till telling me how much money there should be. So guys, your stock count, now we say there should be cash counts. So at the end of the day, they need to perform a cash count of the money in the till. And they need to reconcile this cash to the till register. How much should be based on what they've captured in the till. How many people should do this? We can say there should be 2 people. And they should sign the till register as proof of having done so. So you need segregation of duties. That's my next control. And where there are issues, they need to find the issue before they are able to move on. So guys, there could be a difference because they maybe gave a refund. Then there needs to be proof of a refund. So go and say here, refunds should be authorized by the manager. And that would be a reason for difference between the cash in the till and cash on the till slip. Then, there's money now sitting in the till. That money needs to be banked. Same with the payroll cycle. If the employee doesn't collect the wage, it must be banked. So, cash on hand should be banked daily. They should have security or access controls or security cameras in the outlet to prevent theft, because people can see there's cameras and they'll be caught. So those are the controls over the outlet and what they can do then. Now, how should revenue be recorded? Based on that till register. And guys, whenever you're doing anything bank, talk about a bank reconciliation. Okay, there's more than 10 there. Let's go have a look at the solution.